Hello and welcome to the first ever episode, sort of OverAnalyzing with me, Robert Yoshino, aka Katana Ray. So, I started this podcast, well, whatever you want to call it, the series, because I am pretty well known for having opinions, many opinions, on things that don't really matter and don't have any significant value, but I still have them anyway. It's kind of like having those trivia answers that no one needs to know, but you know it for no reason anyway. And I always nitpick on little things like plot holes or things that happen in fictional storylines that are inconsistent, that no one cares about except for me and some people. And basically any movie I've ever watched more than 10 times, I have a lot of opinions about, especially if I love it. I've had many deep conversations with my best friends, my drag sisters, my boyfriend, and I feel like it's just about time that I get them recorded on a digital tape. And I wanted to share it with the world, even though literally no one has ever asked me for it. But I'm just trying to get this established today and get this episode up while I have the house to myself, so it's nice and quiet. No background noise, no distractions. I plan on doing almost every episode from now on with either a friend of mine focusing on a certain subject matter or something that we have a common love for, whether it be drag related or not, or just having like an in-depth discussion about a certain thing that I want to relate with them that they can educate me about, and also my friends and followers that are going to start following me on here, hopefully. So we'll see. But for me, since it's just me, myself, and I alone in my room, I'll just start with the basics. So I had to write some of these down because I knew I'd forget them. So if you don't know me, which I don't know why you'd be listening to this if you don't, because I'm pretty sure you'd be doing me a favor by listening as a friend. But again, my name is Robert Yoshino. I'm 28 years old. I live in Stockton, California. And if you don't know where that is, it's kind of like in the middle of Northern California. I wouldn't say central because it's a little bit north than that. So if you have an idea of where San Francisco is located, it's about an hour east of that. And it's a little bit closer, but it's say 45 minutes south of Sacramento, which is like the capital of California. So it's nowhere near LA, nowhere near Disneyland, nowhere near the fun places. I mean, San Francisco is a fun place, but as far as California goes, it's kind of in the middle of nothing. But it's a pretty big city as far as like metropolises go. It's not like a big bustling, expensive city, but it's pretty large as far as landscape goes. I've lived here all my whole life. So I was born in the Bay Area. I lived in like Fremont for like 2 years, but I have no memory of it. Everything else has been here, so I just say I'm from here the whole time. I'm half Japanese and half white. I have a Japanese father and a white mother. I look white. If you've seen me, I look very white passing. I do drag. That's like my thing, my art, my passion in life. I go by Katana Ray. Like I said earlier, it's my stage name. I've been doing drag since 2012, April 2012 to be exact. It's actually on YouTube. If you look it up, it's back there. I have it documented. And I even have a video of me reacting to my first performance, which was really funny to look back on how I thought I was hot shit, but I really was not. Every Thursday here in Stockton, I co-host a drag show at Paradise Nightclub called Eves of Paradise with Helen Heels, who is my best friend, also my roommate. I co-host with her basically as like Vanna White. She does all the good stuff. I just stand there and look pretty and wave my arms around and be like, yes, I agree. But you can always catch us there every Thursday at Paradise Nightclub. I wanted to get this whole intro of myself part out of the way first, just to make room, because in the future, conversations I want to have with my friends and acquaintances, family, whoever it might be, I want it to be more focused on whatever subject matter that day. Not because, I have a time limit or anything, but I would rather just get to the point and spend more time getting to know my guest and their input on the topic, because I definitely have opinions about everything, and I feel like this isn't just about me talking someone's ear off. It's not just about me telling people what I think is right and all these things. Like, I really want to have genuine conversations with my friends and, learn things, be educated, help educate others, because I do want to have like some like somewhat serious topics, but not like in a serious way. But I don't mind, laughing and joking at all. But I think that we can use this also as like a little mini platform for like at least our local community, as for certain things that we have concerns with, that a lot of people talk about like the big issues. I feel like there are some things that I think people kind of brush over, especially like in the drag community, in the LGBT community, in the local scene, especially like in the 209, which is where we are in the Central Valley of California. I think that I would like to focus on those things and get people's opinions, because all my friends basically have been doing drag and have been involved with the scene at various times in the last couple of years. So everyone has a different perspective of how the community's grown and evolved or devolved, or however they want to think about it. And I figured it'd be a really good opportunity if I have someone from a different show to promote what they're doing and also bring some attention to their shows, venues, clubs, all those things. Because I've had a really fortunate time when I'm in drag. I have a lot of people that support me. A lot of promoters have been really nice to me. So I'm a little bit lucky on that. But it's not hard to not be a shitty person as long as you just, maintain a professional, generally just nice disposition about, when it comes to doing things like drag, which probably has to do with my humble beginnings as a drag queen, which we'll go into. I think I'll go into it deeply with Helen Heels, since she's the one who started the drag show with me here in Stockton. So I feel like it's be a really fun way to simultaneously just talk some shit, have some fun, bullshit with my friends about nothingness, but also bring up some good points that we always discuss like randomly after a show, or when we're eating Taco Bell or watching TV. We always have these like really kind of intellectual conversations about things that we don't really talk about in public. It's like something that you don't really post on Facebook, because it's just a long discussion that you just have between two people or more. And I feel like it's a good time just to kind of get some of these things out there, like I said earlier. And I feel like it's a good way to do that while also promoting them and promoting whatever they're involved with. So I would really hope to get people from all over the area, people from Sacramento, people maybe from Fresno, San Francisco, all these places that we can kind of connect each other, at least with our ears and our minds, and have opinions about pop culture and just laugh about it. And I think that'd be really good for us. Not that I've ever had any altercations or anything with anyone in the scene, but I feel like as far as most drag queens go, I'm pretty chill. I have a lot of friends. I'm really lucky with that. So I hope you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys are interested at least in seeing what comes up. If you know me on social media, on Instagram, I'm Katana_Ray. And on Twitter, I am at BoyWithBrushes, one word. You can definitely suggest a few people that you think I might have a good time with on the podcast. Obviously, I'd have to know them in person. So if you are a mutual friend of ours, I would definitely be open to suggestions. So I have like certain things I want to, talk about with each person, like certain movies, TV shows, things that like we go back on, and we have opinions about opinions. I should have seen that my podcast opinions, but I made my decision and I'm sticking to it for once. So I hope to hear from you guys soon, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Right now it's like Saturday night, 2:00 in the morning, and I'm not filming this, I'm recording this alone. You will hear from me very soon, hopefully. Thank you for listening, and good night.